asariri, குரல் உண்டு உருவம் இல்லை. The voice.
Who am I? This video is about the introduction for this channel. You can consider that. So it doesn't mean what I do or what is my name or what is my profession. It is the experience of a person with the divine and how I got matured throughout the years and understood few things which I was not able to learn from any book or any channels or YouTube videos, and purely through divine experience and lot of trials and errors which I did from my college days. So this video will talk about, or this channel videos will be mostly discussing about astrology, spirituality, karmic calculations, or how to get released from karma. Then you can also hear about health, how death happens, how birth happens, how your life can be led in a better way, motivation videos, meditation videos, what is right or wrong in life, and it's be a totally different perspective, seen from a different angle, not as a common man. So other things whatever we can discuss about is a few predictions and accidents means how it happens or how it is performed, like that sort of few paranormal events, how it happens, or even how to come out of paranormal interventions. Schizophrenia, dosham means curses, and how to get released from this curse, etc. we can see in this. So fundamentally during college days I started reading lot of books. I hail from Tamil Nadu, a state of India. During college days I used to go to a district library, which is a public library of government of Tamil Nadu. There will be lot of books in both languages, Tamil, which is a regional language, and English. So I used to get lot of time during college days. Lot of days I used to bunk my college, and I visit a library, and I used to take 2-3 books at a time and complete it in a week, all the 3 books. And the topics may vary right from any novel, fiction stories, crime stories, thrillers, then educational books, which may include right from martial art or no Kurmum. No Kurmum is an art where on seeing a person you can make him stumble down. That is a highest form of martial art, you can say. That kind of books, at that point of time I was not aware, like one has mastered that kind of art would not have put a book like that sort of. But still at that age I was not so mature or able to understand, and I was too curious, and that curiosity helped me a lot in my maturing myself throughout my life. So what I did, I read all the books. I didn't segregate, this is which I need, this is what I don't need, and all the books I used to do, read, and a few topics which were more interesting, I got an in-depth knowledge also by taking other similar books and etc. So Even one of the topics was meditation, mind control, all these things. So I started doing meditation, and since that is one of the thing which doesn't need any money or uh, any effort, all you need is just a time, which I have had a plenty at that point of time, because nights there is no some specific thing to do. Earlier, there were no TVs at that point of time, 30 years back or something like that. So, used to have a lot of free time. So, I used to read books as well as I had time to try all this stuff. So, I started doing meditation, and it may take few hours also. And I was not clear what is to be expected out of a 2 hour meditation or 20 days program or something like that. Nowadays there are a lot of courses and stuff like that, but earlier it was not the case. And one way it was better, rather than going and falling in some sort of our standard practice. I tried on my own, and I was able to, I think I was able to reach whatever is possible by a human body. Okay, so what happened? Like, what was that kind of experience? Main thing, whatever comes to our mind is like, okay, we live. Who am I? And what happens after death? Um, what is life? Because what is called as death? That is the question, right? Um, how I came here, and what is life, and what is death, and if soul is different, and where it travels. If it lives here, then what is the destination? Like that sort of questions. And a lot of books I read, and a lot of theory also I had, and each were of conflicting theories were also there. So like Jivatma, Paramatma, that kind of argument. Um, One is called as I think Advaitam. Yeah, Advaitam. Another is Dvaidam. Another is Vishtava Dvaidam. I don't want to go in detail about that particular thing, which we may have it as a separate discussion in another episode. The point is like I read all those things and got a lot of theory, and these theories were also conflicting to each other. So I had to try something on my own, and I started meditation, and started asking questions like, so once I start meditation and do for half an hour, 1 hour, or 2 hours, then I used to start asking questions. Slowly, after 5 6 days, I started getting answers. So let's see, like what kind of questions and what kind of answers I got. Whether I can see God. That was a question I raised, and I got an answer in my mind as no. So then I put forth the question called, so I can't see it in my home or something like that. That's fine. If I go to a temple, and then there, whether I can see God. Okay. Then also the answer was no. Then I thought, okay, whether going to a temple itself is good, then yes, it's good. So going to a temple is good event or action, but after going there, you can't see a God. Okay, fine. Then if I can't see a God, that's fine, right? Whether God can see me, that is the point, right? If we are not able to see Him, at least if He sees us, still it's good. So I asked a question like, fine, if I don't see a God somewhere in my place or temple, that's and all is okay. Whether God will see me if I go to temple, then also the answer came as no. Then now I got a little bit the thing. So even if I go there, I will not see him. Even if I go there, he will not see me. Then I asked, like, suppose whenever I cross temple or something, I used to wish and go. Whether that will be noticed by God? Then no. God will not know that. Like suppose I move in a bicycle or something, by walk I am traveling and I see a temple, I used to uh, pray God or just salute him. Even that is not known to God. Okay, fine. Now other questions came to my mind. Then can you explain me who is God? Then there was no answer, because it's a elaborate answer, so I think there was no answer to me. Then I got a thing. Let's see first whether God itself is accepted by this concept. So I asked whether God is there. Then the answer came as a bold yes, sure, like that sort of. So God is there. Only thing is I can't see him or he will not see me. That kind of thing. So here what happened is like let's say like if one person is in a family and they are in a home, and a postman comes and drops a letter in his mailbox, whether the family will know anything about the postman, what is his name, what is his age, where he comes from, what he wants, what he likes, etc.? No. Similarly, whether the postman will know who is this person in this house, to whom he is dropping the letter and all those things? No. So in both the cases, the house owner doesn't know the postman, or the postman doesn't know the house owner, but still there is a communication or a transaction or something happening between a postman and a house owner. So postman is delivering a letter and the house owner is getting a letter or information or message, whatever it is, and which is useful to the house owner or whatever. So there is something linked between these two people, but they don't know each other. So this is what I made up or cooked up this answer on my own. So this is similar to this. So I put that kind of theory in my mind. And now I had another question. So what if I am not able to see, then I should be able to check something out of other four senses, right? So I started thinking about, okay, if I can't see, then I should be able to feel. So what if one person is blindfolded and asked to check a elephant and describe how a elephant look like? Then the person who was blindfolded will go and touch the trunk, and he may judge that elephant means a lengthy pipe sort of which is flexible and keeps moving. Another, if we went and touched the leg, then he may think it is a like some sort of pillar. If he touches the tail, it is a some rope sort of, and if it touches the ears, then he'll think that some sort of plate or something like that. So even though all the point whatever, if he has checked that particular part of an elephant, whether that describes the elephant, no, but whatever he said is true, yes, that's true. Only thing is it's not an integral part or complete thing which describes a elephant, but still whatever a person sees or feels, that may be true for him, or whatever he felt. Okay, so in that case, then I thought, okay, let's if we not can't see him, that's fine, then at least let's start sensing him some way. As I thought this theory, like elephant theory, I may not see the entire elephant or feel the entire elephant, but some part of God or that thing, I will be able to sense and understand the thing. So what happened, like then here in this case, what happened, I started put forth a question, like whether if I sent a message, he will receive it. Then yeah, mild yes, like that sort of. Okay, then that is enough. Then few months passed, and then now I started asking questions more and more to try to understand. Sometimes I get answers, sometimes I don't, like that of it was going. And one day I asked
asariri மீண்டும் ஒலிக்கும். The voice will return.